Well, over the past several weeks, we've told you the stories of crime in Troy and the increasing police efforts to curb it. This morning, the chief is speaking out about where they stand on those efforts. Lynn Falsetti is live at Troy Police Headquarters now with more on what's been working for the officers and what they need to do now. Lynn?
Good morning, Ed. Just on Tuesday, we reported that Troy police had a major drug bust at the Griswold Heights apartment complex, confiscating a lot of crack cocaine and taking that off the streets here. That's one of the many successes they said that they've had since they announced that they were stepping up their patrols in response to a string of violent crimes, including arsons, shootings, and 8 homicides in the city. But Chief Tedesco says that while it has been successful, eventually they are going to have to pull back on those efforts. Now, here's where they stand right now. They have increased minimum staffing on 2 of the 3 patrol shifts, running details around the clock. In order to do this, though, they used grant money to fund that and overtime expenditures from the city budget. They've also announced that they will be adding new security cameras in the Lansingburgh and North Central Troy areas. Those cameras costing close to $140,000. They tell us they're paying for the project with drug seizure money and other funding. At the moment, there are 9 cameras in the downtown area, with new ones expected to be set up at some point this week. So far, though, since announcing the increased patrols, Troy police say it's been a success in cutting down on violent crime.
We've quelled some of the frequency of the shootings that we've had. But in addition to that, our officers have done an increase in a lot of different arrests, such as narcotics. They've run into some of the more quality of life issues. We don't see the troubles that we've been having as far as the crowds on the street and the gangs.
And what's next for the Troy Police Department? In 2 weeks, they're going to go before the City Council at a budget hearing to ask for a larger overtime expenditure to help fund those added police patrols so that things can get back to normal here in the city of Troy. And coming up in our next half hour, we're going to hear again from the chief about more on how they plan to cut back and still cut down on crime here in the Collar City. For now, though, we're live in Troy. Lynn Falsetti, CBS 6 News.